Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a fella from New Jersey, Shore Point Audits, and he's going to file a complaint with a woman that pressed charges on him for harassment. Actually, I don't know if she pressed charges on him or she just called the cops and complained about him harassing her. Either way, he goes back to give her a complaint form and threaten him with lawsuits and all that good stuff. Anyway, let's check out this guy. Is a real idiot.
Afternoon, everyone. It is October 3rd, 2024, and we are here at the Howell Township Post Office again to file a complaint against Amanda, the lady who called the police on me when I was first here, and Scott, who has fallen off the face of the earth because he refuses to take the complaint.
Well, I'm certainly no attorney, but gentlemen, let me tell you something. If you ever get the police called on you for harassing a woman or, whatever, the DV type of stuff, the best thing to do is go back to that woman and threaten her with lawsuits and try to file a complaint with her. Now, I'm not giving any legal advice, but I think that's the best thing you could do if you want to beat a harassment charge. Don't you?
The 800 number said go get documentation that they're refusing you service, so here I am. They are open. They are not closed.
I've been waiting all my life to know what open means. It's not closed. That's what open means, folks.
This is no charge for 30 days, we'll hold you out, okay?
Yep.
So, we're not gonna charge you for this, you just have to come in, when you get those, pieces of paper in the mail, don't forget, you might have to come here and check on it, because it might come after the 15th.
Okay.
And you only have 20 days to verify your name and with your driver's license.
Can I take a picture of this?
Okay, I'll give those to the carrier, and starting on the 15th, we'll start holding you now. Okay, see you soon. How can I help you?
Hi, I am here to speak to the supervisor on duty. I think his name is Marco.
I don't know who's here, I'll check.
All right, thank you. If Scott's here, I'd much rather speak to him.
Okay, I'll check.
What is it with these auditors and the feminine voice? I mean, what's that all about? Do they think that's going to keep them out of trouble and maybe somebody won't get sick of them and slap them around or something? I don't know, but it seems like most of them have that. It's a little cringy. Did I mention there's going to be a considerable amount of dead air here? Well, I'm warning you now.
I can't pronounce this lady's name or Scott's, so I'm not even going to try.
Someone will be right out for you.
All right.
You can look by the door over there.
Hi.
How can I help you?
I am here to lodge a official complaint,
Okay.
and I'd like it taken.
You would like the complaint taken?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can write it down for you, and we can kind of proceed that way.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me get this.
Sure.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Oh, okay. September 6th, I was here filming, as I am right now. You, Amanda, were told by Scott that I'm allowed to be here. Amanda decided that that wasn't good enough for her, and she decided to call the Howell Township Police, violating my civil rights and causing me numerous problems with Howell law enforcement to the point where I almost got shot.
Okay.
All right. They violated my rights. Scott told her I had every right to be here.
Okay.
That was not good enough for her. All right. Now I have it on my record that I harassed her, which I certainly didn't, which is not the case. She harassed me. I am filing criminal charges against her.
I don't know where you came up with that idea, dumbass, but you can't file criminal charges against somebody because you harassed them. You can't do that. It's never going to happen. If you're going to file a lawsuit, you're going to lose. I'm just letting you know now, save your money.
Okay.
All right. But you, Scott, and Amanda. You had no right to call the police. You had no right to question me. When you saw her going in the back to do it, because I have the video from inside this station. I saw you two conspiring and trying to figure out what you were going to do and everything like that. Not good enough. Why?
Very suspicious. It sounds like he has a RICO case against him. Don't you think that's what he's doing here? Trying to get a RICO case?
Why what?
Why, when you were told I'm allowed to be here, was that not good enough? You still called the police?
I didn't call the police.
I know.
Okay. She had felt harassed. I can't tell her how to feel. I don't know why she felt harassed.
Okay, well, let me make it very simple for you.
Okay.
In 2020 and 2022, you guys get what's known as stand-up talks, or supposed to be getting what's known as stand-up talks, little tidbits of information in the postal arena, let's say.
Correct.
In 2020, the Postmaster General, the head Postmaster of the United States, sent a memo out to every single post office in the country saying that people filming like I am right now, not only to be left alone, don't call the police, don't interact with them, unless, of course, I'm just coming and start, trashing the place, getting, anything really obscene, harassing, well, that kind of stuff.
Hang on a second. I'm going to have to look up this 2020 memo that is not law that says that they're supposed to leave these guys filming alone. Hang on, I'll be right back. Well, I checked Google and I can find no such memo. If there is a memo regarding filming, it's not what he's saying it is. I'm sure of it, folks.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. It's got so bad with people not understanding it. In 2022, if Scott was the postmaster, the station chief here, he was supposed to have all the employees sign that piece of paper acknowledging it.
Okay.
All right. So again, if what I'm doing is not a crime, and you're told that if I come in here, whether you like it or not, leave me alone.
Okay.
It can't just be, well, I feel harassed, I'm gonna go call the police. All right. Because it specifically says outside the post office, in any loading dock areas, in any rear storage areas, inside the post office. So it's very, very straightforward. And then we got the fact that for a month now, I've been calling. You guys don't answer your phones. Every other post office in America is capable of answering their phones regularly.
Okay.
All right. I've been dealing with Scott. All right. Trying to make this complaint because I came down here about 3-4 weeks ago and you and I had this conversation and he wasn't here.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. So I come here 10 o'clock in the morning. He's either in the back hiding from me and telling his people to say that I'm not here, or what? Because I find it highly unlikely that every single time I've come in here that he has not been here.
I sure wish he would show us that memo, but of course he's not going to. That he says allows him to go anywhere in the post office that he wants, the loading dock. He could probably go in the ladies' room and, do all that kind of stuff. But he's not going to show us that memo. I'm telling you, this guy is full of crap. Full of crapola.
All right. I understand coming in later today because I remember you telling me he normally goes home at like 1 or 2. I'm not denying that. I understand it's after 2 p.m. right now.
Right.
All right. And certainly I'm not saying that you misled me or anything along those lines. But the simple fact of the matter is that it shouldn't have to take me going to the police, doing an Oprah request to find out who it was that caused me problems. And then once I say, hey, I need to know who it is, he can't be avoiding me. All right. So
The postmaster?
yeah, whatever Scott's position is.
Okay.
All right. And this has been going on. So what do we do about it? Because I don't see you writing any of this down.
Well, I'm listening to you.
Okay.
And as you're explaining things.
I would like this entered in as an official complaint.
Okay.
All right. I'll give you all my contact information so that this way it could be registered, and hopefully, because according to the 800 number, they said go in and film. If I didn't get, if they said no, call them. Otherwise, get confirmation, and within 72 business hours, there should be something on their end to see.
Okay.
So hopefully that's the case.
Yeah, we would just have to
Yeah,
enter it.
yeah. No, I understand. I understand that. I'm telling you, you're gonna write it down, and then somebody's gonna have to type it into a computer. But I understand that's a process. All right, and it's not something like I'm telling you now, and 5 minutes later I'm gonna call the 800 number and expect. No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm trying to be reasonable here.
What is your contact information?
Don Edelman, Adelman.
Well, Don, you certainly look like an intelligent human being. I just don't understand why you're making up such an elaborate story from a month ago when the lady called the police because you were harassing her. I don't understand why you're pursuing this a month later. I don't get it. Do you need content? Isn't there any other restaurants or drive-up windows you could go bother people at? Apparently not.
ADELMAN.
Correct.
Okay.
Phone number is 732.
Okay.
Email address is DSA EY@AOL.com.
AOL, they're still around? I didn't know AOL was still around. I remember when they first started up. My goodness, what's up with this guy?
And I believe that should be enough.
That was DSAINGER at AOL.com?
JER.
JER.
Yeah. I made it real simple, so if I ever forgot who I am or where I'm from, my initials plus, well, Jersey, plus, well, that's where I grew up.
Okay. I mean, I can talk to him and we can schedule an appointment where you can meet with him.
Nothing would make me happier. All right, because as I said to you, I'm not holding you responsible for this, but you know, I like I said, I spoke to you, 3 weeks ago, whatever it was, and I spoke to Scott the very next day. All right, after I came in here and spoke with you, and he said he was going to look into it, and he'd give me a call back either later that day or the following day. That's when he fell face to the earth again. Calling, no one's answering. Coming down here. This is now my 6th time, I believe, since this has gone down trying to get this information. Thankfully, though, I got the police report. All right, the same day I got the body camera footage and the footage from those cameras.
Okay.
And yeah, it just what happened here got needlessly ugly, but unfortunately, it's put me at great risk.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I do apologize for that happening. I do know that what you're talking about, the stand-up talks that we do get, those were in 2020 and 2022. I'm kind of new at this facility, so I haven't been here since then.
Understandable.
But I do have to, take care of my employees too, so if they do feel harassed, then I do need to resolve that in some kind of way.
I understand the feeling, and certainly my intention is not to make anybody fearful. My intention is not to scare anybody. This is a camera. This is not a machine gun. And, it is the stupidest thing that I do. I'm fully admitting. You don't have to say it. I'll say it for you. It is stupid as possible what I'm doing right here.
Well, I guess I gotta give him credit for knowing he's stupid. This whole video is stupid. He's stupid. It's a stupid idea. He does it for no reason, but he knows it's stupid. Okay, makes sense to me. How about you?
All right, but there is a rhyme and a reason to why it's done.
Okay.
And so much so that they gave instructions on what to do for me. If you can, please ask Scott to give me a call.
Yeah, he's not in today because he is in and out on the road, and then we're in and out all day long too, so that's why the phones don't get answered 24/7. When we are in, we do try to answer the phones, but sometimes we have to do things to have the
I could say that either the phones are broken. You got a broken phone? All right, because like I said, I'm not asking for 24/7. I'm calling during business hours.
Okay.
All right, and like if I call 8 times in a given day, there's no reason why at least one of those 8 times somebody could have picked up.
Okay.
Alright.
I will talk to him and I'll have him give you a call. He kind of makes his own schedule, so I can't really tell you. That's me next Friday. He would have to determine
let him give me a call. I'll be flexible, because I understand he's your boss and you can't make up stuff for him.
Right.
All right, I get all that. Other than that, you have a nice day.
You too.
All right.
I'll relay this information to him.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, folks. I don't know about you, but I sure do feel a lot safer and better off knowing this guy's out there standing up for our rights to be able to film with the post office. I mean, they had a memo, for crying out loud. I'm sure it included that you can bother anybody you want anytime you want, and you go anywhere in the building you want. I'm sure that exists in his mind somewhere, but I have yet to see it, and he has not shown it to me. So, you know, take it for what it's worth. What a stupid video. At least he knows it's stupid. I guess that's all I got for you today, folks. Love ya. Bye.